Hi. Are you feeling like your body is just pushed to the limit and you are mentally and physically just not able to do anymore? I totally understand this, and this is a short practice that I hope will be helpful with that. Hi, my name is Tess Jewell-Larsen. I'm a yoga therapist and I work with women 30 and above to help them work through stress, to help them feel more comfortable in their bodies, to help them feel stronger and more prepared for everything that can come up in their lives and thrive no matter what. So, this is a really simple practice that can have a lot of benefits. When our body is in constant stress mode, when we are constantly on, then this puts a lot of strain, not just on our mental load, but also on our physical load. It has a massive impact on how the physical body is functioning, from our heart health, from the way we're able to get breath in the body, to the way that the body moves, the tension, the dis-ease that we feel. It also can have an effect on your productivity, right? So there's lots of things that can have a huge impact physically, mentally, emotionally, when we are pushed to our limits and we stay there. Which is many of us, right? So this practice is for you. You don't need a lot of props. You don't technically need any props. You could do this anywhere. You could do this in your office, maybe. You could do this on a sofa. You could do this on your bed. You could do this on the floor. You could do this with a wall, with a chair. You could bring in extra blankets. You could really cozy it up if you have the access to them, or you could strip it down and just make it as simple as possible. What I'm going to show you today is I'm going to do it on my sofa because I want to show you that you can do this pretty much anywhere. The idea is to come into a position where you are reclined and your legs are up higher than your heart. This could be with your legs on a chair. This could be with your legs on the wall. I'm going to show you with your legs on up the back of the sofa. I also really like to do this on my bed with my legs up the headboard. So whatever works for you right now, take a moment, pause, move there, or just do it wherever you are, or save this so you can like this post, save it for later. By the way, hit subscribe for more tools, and let's try this posture out. So as I say, I'm going to do it on my sofa. So I have a blanket here just to add extra coziness. Because the cozier we are, the more supported that we feel, the better that our body can feel held and release that tension, that stress that we might be holding. So I'm going to bring the blanket over my feet. I'm going to wrap the blanket around my feet. And then I'm going to bring my hip to the back of the sofa. You could do this with bringing your hip to the wall. You could bring your hip to the side or the front of a chair. And then we're just going to come onto our forearms and lift our legs up and let the upper body release back. Now, bringing your legs up higher than the heart is also a really good way to reduce inflammation in the body, especially if we've been on our feet all day. It's going to be really nice. And it's really easy when we come into these postures to have our thoughts be all over the place and feeling guilty that we're taking this time for ourselves. Remember, it's not, in general, we shouldn't feel guilty when we take time for ourselves, but especially taking these little micro moments of pause, of rest, is actually not just beneficial for your body, but it's beneficial for whatever else you need to get done during the day. Rest is productive. And anyone else who tells you otherwise, send them my way. So again, if those thoughts are wandering, you might be like, oh, I need to get up and I need to do all these things. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and gently part the lips and send the breath out through the lips like a golden thread of breath, releasing the body. Inhaling again through the nose if it's available, otherwise breathing in through the mouth. And then as you exhale again, that golden thread of breath. We could even visualize tension, things that aren't helping us in this moment, sort of sticking to that thread of breath and releasing out of the body. If it feels nice, you could bring one hand onto the heart, maybe the other on the abdomen, and just setting a little affirmation, a little intention for yourself. It could be as simple as, I deserve this moment for me. Now, I haven't said anything for a while because I'm just inviting you this time to connect with yourself. To listen to the body, whatever is coming up, with compassion. Doing your best not to judge what's there. And if you do, then acknowledge that judgment. Forgive yourself for judging yourself. And then come back into the sensations of the body. Resting, relaxing. We are often so disconnected from our bodies that we forget that we're thirsty, that we need to use the bathroom, that we're hungry. Sort of those, what seems so obvious, things of survival. We forget to observe them until they're absolutely desperate. Feeling tired is one of those things. So even just taking a couple of minutes to cut through that push, to pause and remind the nervous system that it's okay to release, it's okay to relax. This can have such an impact. Now you can, of course, lie here for as long as you like. This is feeling good, please take advantage. However, if you do feel like you need to get back up and return to the rest of your day, I'm going to invite you to bring your knees into the chest. Maybe rock it side to side a little bit, just getting that little gentle movement there. And then turning on to your side and lifting yourself up. And I hope that this has been a helpful tool that you can bring into whenever you need it. For more tools like this to help you feel supported, to help you meet yourself where you're at and take those steps to really thrive in your day-to-day life and moving forward into whatever else life brings for you, please follow along. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell to let yourself know when I post new things. And if you ever need or want some more support, please reach out to me. You can leave a comment in the comments and let me know, or you could send me a message on my website. That's www.tytonyyoga.com. That's TYTONI yoga.com. All right. Have a lovely day.